15-1, 15-1 in the Dairyland, number 2 in Division 4. And a team that both coaches have been talking about, Amherst and Waupaca, told me that they are ready for a team like this, to face a team like this. And it's going to start just about now. Meeting at home plate between our coaches. And with that being said, let's take a look at our lineups. We'll start with the Cardinals of Eleva-Strum. Leading off at third base will be number 9, Carter Gunderson. Batting second at second base is number 3, Justin Becker. Batting third, the shortstop, number 21, Tyler Webb. Batting cleanup at first base, number 44, Jake Bierke. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 25, Hank Munson. Batting sixth is your DH, or batting sixth, I should say, is your pitcher, number 7, George Munson. Batting seventh is the DH, number 15, Marcus Stephenson. He's hitting for the right fielder, number 1, Brady Nichols. Batting eighth in left field, number 6, Ty Fieldstead. And batting ninth in center field, number 11, Alex Anderson. Okay, one more time for the Cardinals of Eleva-Strum. It is Gunderson, Becker, and Webb. Bierke, Munson, and Bunsen. Stephenson, Fieldstead, and Anderson, with George Munson doing the pitching. And for the Waupaca Comets, leading off and playing third base will be number 13, Jeffrey Nelson. Batting second is your shortstop, number 4, Parker Kirchmar. Batting third in left field, number 22, Henry Williams. Batting cleanup at first base, number 24, Riley Bouchard. In the 5 spot at second base, number 5, Zach Mondello. Hitting sixth is your catcher, number 2, Jay Nikolai. Batting seventh is the DH, number 18, Alex Gusmer. He's hitting for pitcher Sawyer Bohm, who wears number 20. Batting eighth in center field, number 15, Gavin Miller. And hitting ninth in right field, number 9, Max Dolsky. Again for the Comets, Nelson, Kirchmar, and Williams. Bouchard, Mondello, and Nikolai. Gusmer, Miller, and Dolsky. As Sawyer Bohm, the right-hander, will get the start here in Game 2. In Game 2 of 3 here live from Amherst, Zaleski Sports triple header. And as we get set for this, a reminder as well that for the best in recreational hunting properties here in Wisconsin, call Mr. Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. You share your goals. Brian can tell you where and how you can make that a reality. 715-213-4468. Again, 715-213-4468. Again, for Eleva-Strum, it will be Gunderson, Becker, and Webb to get things going. Against Sawyer Bohm, again, the defense behind the Comet right-hander. Your outfield, left field to right will be Williams, Miller, and Dolsky. Your infield, Nelson, Kirchmar, Mondello, and Bouchard. Nikolai, as always, doing the catching for the Comets in their navy and gray, white numbers, white caps, Waupaca and script across the front. Eleva-Strum in their black jerseys, red socks and sleeves, red numbers. As we approach first pitch. And some apologies, we will not have a field mic in this game as we just get them charged, get their make sure that we have them good to go for our post-game coverage, which will be down on the field with the winning team of this game as well. We got our final throwdown. And here comes Carter Gunderson, the third baseman. To face Bohm. Dolsky and Nelson threw in Game 1. I think Bohm and Brady Johnson available here in Game 2. Gunderson, a right-handed hitter. First pitch is swung on and missed down in the dirt. And it's 0-1. And the Cardinals coming in 16-1, 15-1 at the Dairyland, the number 2 team in our most recent rankings that came out last week in Division 4. As that one misses, 1-1. behind only Phelps, Three Lakes in Division 4, and just ahead of Regis. Ground ball to third, bobbled by Nelson, long throw. He's going to have time. He's going to throw him out. It's a good play by Jeffrey Nelson over at third base. And with one out, that'll bring up the second baseman, Justin Becker. Reminder as well that get Culligan Water only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water, CulliganH2O.com. Sawyer Bohm will work out of the windup. He'll hit a fly ball into center. Long run for Williams. He'll make the call on the catch in left center. Hat goes flying, hair flowing in the breeze, and there's out number 2. He'll go retrieve his cap and get back into position. 2 quick outs now for Bohm, and here comes Tyler Webb, the shortstop. First one is going to be in, strike 1 called on Webb. Swing and a miss, nothing in 2. Bohm looking for a 1-2-3 first. Downer in the dirt, blocked by Nikolai. 1-2. Game 2 of 3 here from Amherst. Wind blowing out to left field. Yes, Sawyer Bohm will wheel and deliver. Another one Downer in the dirt. It's 2-2 now on Tyler Webb. He reaches, Jake Bierke gets a chance. 3-2 now. He's run it full. It was 0-2, and now it's 3. Cardinals all on the front of their dugout watching. Making the trip over here from the western part of the state over in the Dairyland. Gonna roll that one foul. Count remains full on Tyler Webb. He spoils another one, fouls it off. But he's gotten a lot quieter with the youth soccer all done. Now it's just us, the game, our thoughts in the wind. And a good crowd. Ground ball to short. Kirchmar steps up on it, has time, and throws him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Sawyer Bohm. We have played 1/2 inning, nothing across for Eleva-Strum. They have nothing. The Comets get their first crack at bat when we return on Zaleski Sports.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
Bottom half of inning number 1 here from Amherst. It is Waupaca Comets and the Eleva-Strum Cardinals. As George Munson will get the start on the mound. Defense behind him, your outfield left to right will be Fieldstead, Anderson, and Nichols. Your infield from third to first, Gunderson, Webb, Becker, and Bierke, with Hank Munson doing the catching for George Munson. He'll face Nelson, Kirchmar, and Williams. ZaleskiSports.com. It's a live stream. Zaleski Sports, Zaleski. So Nelson, Kirchmar, Williams, Bouchard, Mondello, and Nichols, or Nikolai, I should say. So here comes Jeffrey Nelson to lead things off for the Comets. So Munson, the right-hander. And the first pitch is a good fastball in there. Strike one on Nelson. Big thank you goes out to our game day sponsors this afternoon. Hanson Furniture, AJ Holly and Sons Funeral, and Strongwood of Waupaca. That's one fouled back. It's 0-2 on Nelson. Game one, Nelson was 3 for 3 with a walk. That's a fastball high and away. It's going to be 1-2. Fouls that one back as well. Munson coming off throwing some good velocity, probably better than we've seen from any of the three teams so far here in the early going. We'll see who the Cardinals have besides this one, as they're going to likely face Wyatt Blaskowski in Game 3. There's a fly ball into left center, long run. And with the play is Feldstead for out number 1. It's one down now for Kirchmar. First time Nelson's been retired today. In that previous game, Parker Kirchmar ended up 1 for 4 with a single. And he swings right away and pops it up on the infield. Just onto the grass. The shortstop makes the call and the catch. That is Webb. There's a couple of quick outs here in the first. So here comes Henry Williams. Williams went 2 for 2, a double, a single, a couple of walks, and a couple of runs scored against Amherst. Big, strong left-handed hitter. He'll take a massive cut and a miss. Down and away with that one. Things even up 1-1 here in the first. No score, no base runners yet. Bowman 1-2-3. Munson looking to answer. That one will miss in. 2-1. Little looper to left, long run down the line. That's a fair ball. Williams on his way to second. He's going to cruise in there with a stand-up 2-out double. Nelson just continues to swing a hot bat. And here comes Riley Bouchard. 3 for 3 on the day now is Williams. Second double. And going back to the Wrightstown game on Tuesday, he's shown his a really good ability to just put it in play to the opposite field. He dropped 2 singles in that Wrightstown game that neither one were hit hard in the slightest, and they found a spot and drove in a couple of runs with him. So here's Bouchard. He drove in a run in game number 1 as he takes a strike on a breaking ball. Hit a sacrifice fly in there. Otherwise, it was 0 for 3. High fastball, and he chased it. 0-2. Another high fastball from Munson, and that's going to be taken for ball 1. Yeah, this is going to be a different look for the Comets compared to what they saw in game 1 with Jastrzomski and Pesky. Munson definitely a lot more velocity on his fastball. Big curveball, didn't do anything. It's 2-2. Mondello on deck if Bouchard can reach. Strike 3 called at the bottom of the zone. A little bit of a delayed call, but there's the first strikeout for Munson, and that ends the first. No runs, a hit. Runner left. We played 1 complete. We've got no score here from Amherst. Is Waupaca and Eleva-Strum on Zaleski Sports.
At Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
We go to the second inning. Sawyer Bowman back out to work another inning. He went 1-2-3 in the first. As he gets ready, and riders off from our friends at Heartland Farms, that nobody knows potatoes in the state of Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock, this 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of shipping potatoes. They're currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres, and they're still growing. Learn more, the best in the potato business, heartland.farm. Again, that is heartland.farm today. It'll be 4, 5, and 6. Bierke and Munson squared here in the second for the number 2 team in Division 4. First pitch is going to miss for ball 1. There's going to be one big swing and fouled back. 1-1. On Jake Bierke. First baseman rolling with the number 44. Kind of like going the Hank Aaron route or Willie McCovey. Anthony Rizzo. There's a ground ball up the middle into center field, a base hit. First hit of the day for the Cardinals. And with the runner on, here comes Hank Munson, the catcher. Decent lead at first. He'll hold. He drops down. He drops a perfect bunt. Nikolai's going to make the play. Dug out by Bouchard. Sacrifice successful to get the runner to second. That was a picture-perfect sacrifice bunt. Here comes George Munson, now the pitcher, hitting in the 6th spot. Throw back to second, he's there. Cardinals coming off a win on Thursday against Melrose Mindoro, 11-1. First one down, knocked away, good jump. And on his way to third is Bierke. What'll be a wild pitch. Another one, that's going to skip away, and that's going to bring in a run. So a single, a sacrifice, and then back-to-back wild pitches have brought in the first run of the game, and it belongs to the Eleva-Strum Cardinals. And the count's going to be 2-0 on George Munson. Bohm out of the windup that time, gets in a strike. 2-1. Swinging a foul tip into the mid, hung on by Nikolai. 2-2. Out of the windup, Bohm. Missing low. Count's going to run full. 3-2. Ground ball to third. Under the glove of Nelson into left field. That's down the line. He'll hold on a big turn. And then it's thrown away. And now he's going to try. And now he thought about going back to second. And he'll go back to first. So a stop and start on a base hit. And that'll bring in Marcus Stephenson, the designated hitter. Reminders all sign up for Fleet Rewards. Get a great deal sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made in store or online. So sign up now at fleetfarm.com. So get everything you need in one stop and get it all at Fleet Farm. 1-0 for Coach C.J. Christensen and the Cardinals. Yes, there's a strike on Stephenson. Runner holds. No one. That's down and backhanded by Nikolai. 1-1. Couple of hits in the inning, a run is in. One out here in the second. That one's going to miss down. It's 2-1. A lot of chatter going on from both dugouts, encouraging their own teams. Again, Cardinals in the black jerseys, red socks and sleeves. Comets in the navy. Pops that one up, foul ground. Bouchard's got to play, and he's going to make the catch for the second out of the inning. So 2 down for the left fielder, number 6, Ty Fjellstead. This one's going to get a big old gust of wind. Runner going. Pitch was a strike. The double clutch on the throw is going to be nowhere near in time. It's a stolen base. for Munson. Bohm working out of the stretch. That's down in the dirt, 1-1. Base hit could score another run here for the Cardinals. In game 2 of 3 this afternoon, it'll be the Cardinals Eleva-Strum taking on Amherst next. That one's down in the dirt. Nikolai blocks it. 3-1. Or, stand corrected, 2-1. Sometimes counting is not my strong suit. I used to be a musician. I can only count to 4. Sometimes only 3, depending on the song. Ground ball to short. Kirchmar is there. Steps and throws and got him. And the inning is over. However, though, the Cardinals get a run on a couple of hits. They leave a runner. An inning and a half is in the books. It's now 1-0 Eleva-Strum on Zaleski Sports.
Waupaca Mattresses is Waupaca's own, local family-owned and operated go-to for factory direct pricing on furniture, beds, sofas, sectionals, recliners, and so much more, all under one roof and all priced to sell with 40 to 70% off on major brands. Make your house feel like home with a comfortable item with next-day delivery and knowledgeable staff ready to ensure you get the perfect new furniture for your home. These factors combined with great quality products makes Waupaca Mattress the perfect place to find the missing piece for your home. Shop Waupaca Mattresses on Highway Q in Waupaca.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Bottom half of inning number 2, Munson back out to work, and he will face 5, 6, and 7, Mondello, Nikolai, and Guzmer for the Waupaca Comets. So we get the music going again, the scoreboard going again. Some Leonard Skinnard, spelled with all of the Y's. So here comes Zach Mondello to lead things off. Second baseman. And as a reminder to come to Par 4 Bistro over in Waupaca for a wonderful dining experience. It's a full menu of delicious options, perfect for date nights, a family night out, or your next get-together. Come to Par 4 Bistro, Highway 54 over in Waupaca. First one to Mondello is going to be up and out of the zone with a fastball. Because see some of the Pittsville Panthers walking around here watching the game. The CWC South champions, maybe a potential playoff opponent of the Cardinals. Later on down the line, it's 1-1 on Mondello. So team may be scouting their playoff competition. There's one popped straight back and out of play. 1-2 on Mondello. The one interesting thing about the triangular is that all 3 teams here are in different divisions. Waupaca, Division 2. Be taking on Sheboygan Falls in their first playoff game. Amherst, Division 3. Be taking on Menominee Indian, and the Cardinals in Division 4. Swing and a miss. High fastball up at the chin. He chased it. Second strikeout for Munson. Actually going to go look at their bracket now. They are the number 1 seed in their bracket, are the Cardinals. As Nikolai takes one outside. They'll be taking on the winner of Cochran, Fountain City, and Assumption. The regional semi, that's a ground ball toward the foul line, and Coach Mondello bobbles for a second, but he gets it back. It's 1-1. So yeah, Eleva-Strum will host the winner of the Assumption Royals and Cochrane Fountain City, with Pittsville, the number 2 seed in that section. So that could be a sectional semifinal over at Blair Taylor. It's 1-2 now in Nikolai. So that's part of why we saw the Panthers walking around here. Maybe a sectional between a couple of conference champs. Nikolai pops that one back and out of play. Remains 1-2. Division 4 very interesting this year. Of course, you got defending champion Regis back at it, and they've been dominant all year again. But one of the other semifinalists, Bangor, moved up to Division 3. So that opens a spot over at State for another very good team, whether it be Eleva-Strum, Pittsville, Three Lakes. We'll find out about a month's time who is playing over in Appleton. There's a fly ball into left, carrying. Fieldstead's got to play, and he missed it. It bounced off the fence. Nikolai will jog into second, which I'm definitely giving an E7. The ball kept carrying, but he put the glove up and then just straight up missed it. So we'll have a courtesy runner for the catcher. And that'll be Sully Leto. Who will be in to run for Nikolai. So an E7 will bring up Alex Gusmer. Gusmer was just shy of hitting all the ballpark last game. One hop the fence. And he's going to take a big swing to the left center, long run. That's going to be caught by Fieldstead that time. And there's the second out. And talking to both teams in game one, especially the left fielders, were talking about the wind and how it was just affecting their reads on the baseball on any fly ball. I can see it. It's going to make the ball swirl and spin. And it's a tough one to be an outfielder today. The ball's going to carry. It's going to be moving with the wind if you get too much loft under it. Here's Gavin Miller. Takes one right at the knees. Strike one. Miller hitting the 8th spot in center field. We had him DH'd in game 1. Get a chance at the plate here. And he takes a big swing and a miss on a curveball there. 0-2. Munson looking for his 3rd strikeout and trying to get out of this inning with no runs across. Swing and a miss. Got a fastball by him. 2nd strikeout of the inning. 3rd of the game. And the Comets are out here in the 2nd. No runs, no hits, an error, and a runner left. We have played 2. It is 1-0 Cardinals on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Top half of inning number 3. Again, my name is Mike Wetland. Allison Wolf and Katie Lecton on the production side of things here for Zaleski Sports. 1-0 in favor of the Eleva-Strum Cardinals on a windy Saturday afternoon in this Amherst Triangular. Game 1, the Amherst Falcons took down Waupaca 9-4. Playing in the second half of second third of this triangular. We'll have another one in a couple hours' time. So Sawyer Bohm back out for a third inning. He will face 9-1-2. Alex Anderson will lead things off, the center fielder for the Cardinals. And the first one will miss down and in the dirt for ball one. A run on 2 hits and a runner left, and an error for Eleva-Strum. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left for and 2 runners left for Waupaca. A ground ball pulled foul down the left field line. Anderson, Gunderson, and Becker, the 3 up for the Cardinals here in the 3rd inning. Anderson, a junior. All 3 of the guys up to this inning will be juniors, or finishing up their junior year, I should say. School wrapping up pretty quickly. Graduation's coming up in the next week or so for most area schools. All the best to all the seniors. A ball and 2 strikes. 2-2. He tried a change up there. Bohm will wheel and deliver. There's the swing and a miss. First strikeout for Sawyer Bohm. And there's the first out, and that'll bring the top of the order up in Carter Gunderson. He grounded up to third base his first time up. Sawyer Bohm pointing out to Jeffrey Nelson the last time up that he hit it to him. He does it again, but this time's foul. It's 0-1. And Parker Kirchmar goes all the way down and makes the play. Tosses it in. Now he'll jog back to his spot at shortstop. Just keeping the legs loose. The 0-1 is going to be in there for a strike. It's 0-2. Fastball to Gunderson. Oh-2 is a fly ball into left. Williams has got to play, and he makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 down now for Becker. Reminds all from our friends at L&O Propane in Waupaca is the area's leading propane provider, serving Waupaca, Wautoma, Princeton, Fremont, and the surrounding area since 1988. Specializing in propane tanks, new installation, filling repairs, moving tanks, and more. For all your propane needs, contact L&O Propane in Waupaca today. Ground ball to third. That's going to take a bad hop. Kirchmar will not make the play. And Becker is going to reach. Be an infield single. That ball is hit hard and a bad hop. So a runner aboard now for Webb, who grounded out to shortstop his first time up. Runner at first, 2 down is Becker. First one will miss, ball 1. Reminds all from our friends at Crystal Finishing Systems. They are a family-owned business hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations. Openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. There's a low strike, 1-1. Good size lead over at first base. And there he goes. They got him picked off. Throw down to second is going to be in time. He came off. So he's picked off. 1-3-6 to end the inning. No runs, a hit, and nobody left for Eleva-Strum. Through 2.5, your score is the Cardinals 1, the Comets 0 on Zaleski Sports.
For years, our Stone Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high-quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Back here for the bottom half of inning number 3 here from Amherst. 1-0 Eleva-Strum. It'll be 9-1-2 for Waupaca against Munson. It'll be Dolsky, Nelson, and Kirchmar. Guys have had a base runner in every inning. In scoring position, both innings. Couldn't get him across. Both times they ended up at second and stayed there. So here comes Max Dolsky getting his first at bat of the day. He came in to pitch against Amherst and threw pretty well. We were talking up here before the game. For the first game, he was kind of an unknown what he was going to be able to do on the mound. But he acquitted himself pretty well. Likely be an arm for the next few years for this Comet team. The first pitch to him here is he's in right field. Is down low with a fastball, and it's 1-0. There's a strike. Right down the middle with a fastball. Dolsky's had some big moments so far since he got called up to the varsity team. A couple of big RBIs in big spots, including against Wrightstown earlier this week. There's a swing and a miss. It's 1-2 with a fastball there. Now when he's going to line into right field, a base hit. Inside-out swing on a breaking ball and a leadoff single for Max Dolsky. Now, at the top of the order, here comes Jeffrey Nelson. He flew out to left field his first time up. He's 0 for 1 in the game. He drops down a bunny, drops down a solid one. Only play, they're going to try and make the play at second. It's late, he's safe. That's a mistake. And Nelson will be aboard on the fielder's choice. Just trying to sacrifice. It was a decent enough bunt. The only play was at first. Olski had a pretty good jump, and he was able to get there standing. So now 2 on, nobody out, and let's see if Kirchmar is also going to be thinking about a bunt here. With Williams on deck. I tend to think so. He squares. He takes one. Inside, ball 1. A hit in the fielder's choice. Have 2 on. Nobody out here in the third. Tying run at second. He squares again, pulls back, and takes a strike. So 1-1 on Kirchmar. Coach Rocky Mondello giving the signs out in the third base coaching box. See if he squares again. He does. Takes it low. Cardinals now are showing their bunt defense over at first base. Bierke is charging. Munson will have the third base side. And Gunnarsson will stay home to try and get the force. He squares, and he bunts it foul. 2-2 now. Now on high with a fastball, 3-2. So a full count now on Kirchmar. Last thing you want to do is load the bases for Williams. High fly ball into center. With a play is Anderson. He's got it. Dolsky will tag. The throw will go into third. It's bobbled. And they'll be at the corners with 1 out. Good base running by Dolsky. And now, with his speed, a fly ball could tie this game up from Henry Williams. He doubled down the left field line back in the first. Another reminder as well from Community Insurance, your independent agency able to shop and compare the best insurance options on your behalf. Find the best combination of cost and coverage. If you're looking for a better insurance experience, you'll love doing business with Community Insurance. Bottom half of this 1 o'clock hour. A little about 3 hours of baseball in as that's popped up. Foul ground, long run, left field line. That will drop foul. Don't know if that was a straight steal or a hit and run. But it's going to be 0-1 on Williams. The Munson's talking it over, pitcher and catcher. Ground ball is deflected. Everybody's safe, and a run is in. RBI for Henry Williams ties the game. And it's 1-1 for Riley Bouchard as they're going to go look at Munson. Because that got him right in the, look like right in the forearm. And I think he's all right. He's going to stay in this one. Here comes Bouchard. So an RBI single for Williams. He's 2 for 2 on the game, 4 for 4 on the day. That's going to get away, and that's going to get all the runners up 90 feet. A wild pitch, second and third now. Well, still just 1 out. Out of the stretch. That one low. Oh no, they called a balk. And a run is in. So Nelson in on the balk. And no pause. And watching it back, he did not stop at the top of his motion. Big cut and a miss that time. It's going to be 1-1 on Bouchard. Reminders will save over 40 to 70% on major mattress brands with factory direct prices at Waupaca Mattresses. No appointment needed. Stop in, save County Road QQ in Waupaca. There's a swing and a miss. So 1-2 on Bouchard. So the Comets have 2 runs on 2 hits. RBIs from Williams and a balk as... Did they just call another balk? Yes, they did, and now Williams is in to score. It's 3-1. called by the base umpire, and that was, watching that one back, I didn't see too much there. Maybe they said he was like rocking back a bit too much or leaning and he double moved, but that looked all right. But now the bases are empty. It's a 1-2 count on Riley Bouchard. 3 runs in. He'll hit a high skyscraping pop-up. Shallow left. Caught by Fjellstad for the second out. 2 outs now for Mondello. Zach Mondello struck out looking swinging, I should say, his first time up. 1 of 3 strikeouts for Munson. And that's going to be right in there for a strike. Munson out of the windup. Strike 2. A little bit of anger behind that one, a little bit of frustration, a little bit of extra oomph on that fastball. Fastball outside is going to be 1-2. On Mondello. If he can reach, Nikolai would get a chance. High fastball pops straight back on the plate of the youth soccer field and T-ball fields. Ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the third. Buckled him. Strike 3 called. Inning over. 4th strikeout for Munson, but the Comets do get 3 runs on a pair of hits and nobody left. 3 complete are in the books. It is 3-1 Waupaca on Zaleski Sports.
As a local 4th-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
4th inning is up here for the Eleva-Strum Cardinals against Sawyer Bohm. It'll be 3, 4, and 5. Webb, Bierke, and Munson here in the 4th inning. They get set reminders all from our friends at Mutual of Wausau Insurance. They've been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Tyler Webb, who's 0 for 1 with a ground out to short, was at the plate when Becker was picked off of first. Back in the 3rd. A run on 3 hits with an error for the Cardinals. Matt's going to miss down low, ball 1. For the Comets, 3 runs on 3 hits. They have not committed an error. They've left 2 runners on. Cardinals have left 1 runner on through 3 innings. That's going to be popped up, foul, straight back and out of play. 1-1 on the Cardinals shortstop. And wind blowing out today. You've had a lot of fly balls carry. That one down in the dirt. It's going to be 2-1. On Webb. Bohm out of the windup. Fires in a strike. It's going to be 2-2. Ground ball pulled foul just past the Cardinal dugout. Past the Comet dugout, I should say, third base side. That will be the Cardinals dugout in the next game. They'll have to migrate over there after this game. Give Amherst their dugout back. Popped him up. Foul back out of play. Still 2-2 here in the fourth. Leadoff man. And the number 3 hitter in the lineup for Tyler Webb. A right-handed hitter. Ground ball is short. Kirchmar swallows it, throws it across. Bouchard keeps the bag and records the outs. The definition of just keep it in front of you is Parker Kirchmar. Got him right in the kidney area. Makes the throw across. One out now for Jake Bierke. He singled and scored back in the second. Everything about him exudes confidence and power. So that's fouled back. Just wide stance in the box. Eleva is a hitter that teams are going to be game planning to stop once the playoffs start. That went down in the dirt. 1-1. And of course, again, one of their opponents watching, or for the players of one of their opponents potentially watching down by the batting cages. High pop up toward us and over us. That hit the press box. Or hit the bleachers just in front of the press box. That one might have been gone if it was fair. That ball was crushed. And if we would have had the winds that I played in last night, it would have probably gone to me. I was playing in Hortonville, and the wind was blowing like this, but in. As that'll miss down low, 2-2. Sawyer Bohm. Sends one just high, 3-2. Bohm's giving up a 1 run on 3 hits it was earned. He has struck out 1. Takes a walk around and gets himself composed and back on the bump. Nelson playing the line over at third base. And he lost him. Ball 4, missed with a high fastball, and Bierke on board for the second time today. To bring up Hank Munson, the catcher. Munson dropped on to sacrifice last time. Nelson is ready for it, playing in the grass now at third. And heavy wind here in the Crow's Nest. Runner holds. He's going to take a big swing and fly ball to right. Dolsky's going to dive. He can't get it. Kind of a misplay. Throw's going to be going in. It's going to be a single for Munson. Looked off the bat like Dolsky would be able to have a play, but then the wind just kept on moving it further and further away toward the line. He had to make a late sprint to dive and try and make a play, and he couldn't quite get there. Now 2 on, 1 out for George Munson, who singled back in the second. So we got a runner for the catcher. Bohm out of the stretch. Pivot back, throw back to, he fakes the throw, and Bjerke's got to dive back in head first. One out here in the top half of inning number 4. Waupaca leads it 3-1. That one down there blocked by Nikolai. And everyone holds their spot. Two on. 1-0 the count. Bohm will fire in a strike, even things up. 1-1 on George Munson. The Cardinal pitcher. Again, the defense for Waupaca. Williams, Miller, and Dolsky in the outfield. Nelson, Kirchmar, Mondello, and Bouchard. On the infield with Nikolai behind the plate. Fastball outside. 2-1. Bohm sets at the belt. Ground ball. Backhand throw to second is there. They get the out at second, but safe at first. Great play by Kirchmar on the backhand. Just a stellar play. Erases the runner, Brody Hansen, who was running. They'll be at the corners. Munson will reach on the fielder's choice. And that will bring in Stephenson. First one is missing, ball 1. Stephenson popped up to first base his first time up. Steve Munson looks to swipe a bag here. He does not. Ground ball into left field, a base hit. That's going to bring in a run. He'll go station to station on the other bases. Bjerke in to score, so the 1-out walk comes around. And Marcus Stephenson with an RBI single. So a 3-2 game now in the 4th for Ty Fjellstad, tying a run at second. Fjellstad grounded out to short his first time up. Ulmer's back and fires in a strike with a fastball. 1 run in, 2 hits, a walk. Big 2-out hitting for the Cardinal DH. That one outside, throw back to second, and in with a dive is Munson. Making Munson work out there, and he's still got to go back out and pitch the next inning. Always some thought into that strategy. Make your pitching counterpart have to scramble back to the base, do a lot of stopping and starting, running the bases. Especially if you're not going to run for him. Little looping line drive into left field, a base hit. They send him around third. The throw is going to come into the plate. It's way wide. Everyone's going to advance on the throw. An RBI single. We are tied. Fjellstedt comes through. Takes second on the throw. Stephenson to third for Alex Anderson. Go-ahead run now just 90 feet away. Anderson struck out back in the third. It's the 7th hitter of the inning for Eleva-Strum. Game now knotted up at 3. The first one is going to be in for strike 1. Strike 2 called. Got a fastball by him back in the 3rd inning. And that hit him. They're trying to lobby that hit the bat. They say no. Bohm arguing his case. Coach Mondello wants an explanation. Trying to say he went around, then hit the knob. It's a big spot here. It can either be a foul ball or they're loaded for the top of the order. Now, Coach Mondello's going to go talk to the base umpire about it, ask his thoughts, see maybe if he went around. And he's asking them to talk about it. Kirchmar came in to tell calm down Sawyer. It's a big spot here. An 0-2 count on the 9-hitter, and they hit him. As this discussion continues. And as it does, you might as well from our friends at Stone Innovations. They can give you a brand new kitchen within just a single week. Countertops, backsplashes, flooring, cabinets, and everything else you can find in your kitchen. Stone Innovations takes care of it all, from the fabrication, the design, and the installation. So for your next kitchen or your next bathroom, look to Stone Innovations over in Plover. Coach Mondell is still demonstrating. He's saying he thought he swung. That should be either a foul ball or a strike. And this has been a long discussion. Everyone just kind of standing around waiting to see what's going to happen here. I doubt they're going to overturn this call. I don't think anyone's going to be happy. Not Coach Mondello. Not Alex Anderson, whose arm is probably very sore right now. And now I think they're playing music over the PA. As things continue. And finally, the discussion comes to an end. So the bases will be loaded for Carter Gunderson, who's 0 for 2. He's ground out to third and flown out to left. 2 down, bases full of Cardinals in a tie game. Now Bohm's got to reset. As Brady Johnson starts to throw. Just playing catch right now. That one gets through Nikolai. That's going to bring in a run, and Eleva-Strum takes the lead. A wild pitch Puts the Cardinals on top 4-3. Everyone advances to second and third. It's a 3-run fourth so far. Roller to third, foul. So 1-1. And now Johnson starting to throw in earnest by the Waupaca dugout. One and two now on Gunderson. Ground ball to short. Kirchmar is there, steps and throws and ends the inning. However, Eleva-Strum scores 3. 3 runs on 3 hits and 2 left. We hit the halfway point of the game after 3.5 innings. 4-3 now, Cardinals on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Hey, it's Jeff Jenkins from the Milwaukee Brewers, here to tell you that before and after every Brewers game, get all your Wisconsin sports updates from Zaleski Sports. Zaleski Sports is your Wisconsin hometown high school sports network. Do it.
We go to the bottom of the fourth, and we got a new pitcher in for Eleva-Strum. It'll be Jake Bierke who will throw. Looks like Munson will go over to first base. So just a straight position switch between first base and the mound. So the right-hander, roll number 44. He was Hank Aaron. Now he's Jake Peavy. In to throw. Those of you remember 15 plus years ago, you remember Peavy with the Padres. It'll be Nikolai, Gusmer, and Miller to face him in the fourth. Now with a 1-run lead. 4-3 for the Cardinals after that 3-run top half of the inning. Just, Munson is at third, so it looks like Gunderson moved over to first. So here's Nikolai. He reached out an error in left field back in the second inning. First pitch is a good fastball in at the knees. Strike one. Nikolai hit one well last time up. Feldstead just misplayed it and ended up one-hopping the fence. I gave him an error on it. There swung on and fouled back another fastball. 0-2 on the Comet catcher. Again, 3 runs on 3 hits for Waupaca. 2 of those runs came in via balk. Yeah, his time is called, and stepping off is Bierke. Popped him up. Straight back. Is there a play behind the plates? There is. And he dropped it. Munson had it trampoline out of his glove. He was there. He did everything perfectly but catch the ball. It'll remain 0-2. That one down in the dirt. So 1-2 now on Nikolai. So Cardinals into the bullpen now. So we'll see what they have for game number 3 following this one against Amherst. They played on Thursday. Ground ball to third. Nice big hop for Munson. Steps and throws. And is going to get by. Nikolai's on his way to second. They're going to have a play on him. The throw is going to be misplayed out there, and into center it goes. E5. And Nikolai is aboard at second as the tying run. Leto will run. And here comes Alex Gusmer. He flew out to left field his first time up. Ethan Anderson will run. The first pitch on Gusmer is a swing and a miss on a fastball. So Nikolai aboard for the second time via error. And Anderson runs. That's inside, almost got him. And it did get him, saying it got the jersey. Gusmer didn't think it did, but he'll take first base anyway. And that'll bring up Miller. Remind as well as Gavin Miller steps to the plate that working at Waupaca Foundry is more than a job, it's a career. So join us, make the iron castings the world uses and that they trust. Cast your own future. Apply jobs.waupacafoundry.com. Miller tries to drop one down. He popped it up out of play. So 0-1 on Miller. 2 on, none out. Tying run at second. Go ahead run on first here in the fourth. He squares and he drops down a solid bunt. They're going to make the play at first. Covering over at second was Becker, and there is the first out. And the runners get to second and third. Good bunt for Miller. Now here comes Dolsky. He singled and scored back in the third. That's going to get all the way back through the legs, and we are tied. Anderson scores on the wild pitch. Gusmer to third. It's 4-4. High with a fastball, 2-0 now on Dolsky. Dolsky inside and out a pitch to right field his first time up. He come around to score on the Williams RBI. That time he takes the strike at the top of the zone. 2-1 on Max Dolsky. Takes a big cut that time, came up empty, he was late. 2-2. Got a good crowd here in game number 2. And he got him swinging. Second out of the inning. Here comes Jeffrey Nelson. And it's been a good day. It's been a good crowd. It's a good atmosphere here in Amherst in this triangular. So our first game started at 10 o'clock this morning. Still got one more to follow. That's going to be in for a strike. 0-1 on Nelson. Nelson 0 for 2. Reached on a fielder's choice. He dropped on a sacrifice bunt. They tried to get the play at second. It was late, so he reached. He came around to score, and he pops that one up. First base side, out of play. So now 0-2. Gusmer over at third, the go-ahead run. Nelson trying to give the Comets the lead. Just missed. Not sure where, but it did. Fly ball into the gap in left center. That's going to be down. That's going to split the outfielders, and Waupaca's got the lead. Nelson on his way to second. He will stop there with an RBI double. All these runs unearned after the leadoff error. So here comes now Kirchmar. Kirchmar 0 for 2. He's flown out and popped up. Takes that one high and tight. 1-0. There's a replay from Farmers State, brought to you by Farmers State Bank. As there's a strike on Kirchmar. Big thanks to them for allowing us to be able to do replay here for you guys, so you can see all the greatest plays from every game. 1-1 on Parker Kirchmar. That just missed him. He'll pivot back out and regather himself. 2-1 on the Comet shortstop. Fly ball to center. Anderson there, inning over. However, the Comets take the lead. 2 runs, 1 hit, an error, and a runner left. We have played 4. It is 5-4 Comets on Zaleski Sports.
Before, during, or after the game, come to the pub. This is Tim Watty. The pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite place to watch the game and a great place to eat, too. We're known for our world-famous burgers with a wide variety that everyone will love. And now we offer lunch buffets 3 days a week. Taco Tuesday, Pasta Wednesdays, and Thursday's soup buffet, all ready to eat and get you back to work on time. And of course, when the sun goes down, the pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite spot for nightlife.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
We go to the 5th inning, and Brady Johnson will take over on the mound for Sawyer Bohm. So Johnson, the right-hander, will take over and face 2-3-4 for the Eleva-Strum Cardinals, Becker, Webb, and Bierke. Bohm went 4, gave up 6 hits, 4 runs, all earned. Walked 1, struck out 1. Hit 1. Got 6 ground ball outs. Again, a big thank you to everyone joining us today, wherever you are. My name is Mike Wentland. Katie Lecton and Allison Wolf doing the production side of things here on Zaleski Sports as we cross the 2 o'clock hour. Right now, getting a quick forecast, 72 degrees, 78 down in the sun. Down on the field. As Justin Becker will step in. He is 1 for 2 with a single. That was back in the 3rd inning. Final game of the day for Waupaca. Cardinals still got another one after this one. They'll be taking on the host Amherst Falcons. There's a line drive right away. First pitch swinging, and he singles into center. I'm going to say that game is about to start in a little over an hour from now. We'll see how long this one goes before we do that. Let both teams a chance to get their pitchers loose. Let the Cardinals go get some food probably. There's turning on a line drive. Foul down the left field line by Tyler Webb. Nothing in one on the Cardinal shortstop, who is over 2, and twice he has grounded out to Kirchmar at short. Sure, Parker would love another chance there to maybe try and turn 2. Veteran infield. Throw over to first and back with a dive. Let's get another random burst of wind. There's one just down and out of the zone. 1-1. Pops that one straight back. So 1-2 is your count. Runner at first. The tying run here in the top of the 5th in Becker. Becker was picked off by Bohm. There he goes. Ground ball to third. Nelson's got only one play to first, and he makes it. Trying to go to third. Kirchmar is there, and they got a double play! Risky base running. And Becker makes the second out on the base pass. And a heads-up play by Kirchmar. And just like that, there's 2 outs. They say don't make the first or third out at third base or at home. Or in that case, the second out. That was not a wise decision by Becker, as Bierke's going to take one down, especially with your cleanup hitter coming to the plate. But a heads-up play by Parker Kirchmar to be there. So that's going to miss low. It's 2-0. Bierke 1 for 2 with a single, a walk, and 2 runs scored. And he gets hit right in the back. So he's on base for the 3rd time. Hit him right between the 4s. And that'll bring in Hank Munson. Munson 1 for 1. He dropped on a sacrifice back in the 2nd. He singled back in the 4th. And we're going to see a courtesy runner now for the pitcher. Who goes about chest level to Riley Bouchard. Then again, most people do. I know I do. Good lead over at first. 2 down. He squares with 2 outs and takes one inside. Interesting. Nelson now is going to have to play up a little bit. Step off, throw back, and he's in there with a dive. Titan Miller running. That a play at first. Did they get him? Yes, they did. Bouchard dives the bag in time. Now the hope is that Johnson's all right. Ends up being a 1-3 putout. As we go to the bottom of the fifth, no runs, a hit, and nobody left, or one left. 5-4 Waupaca on Zaleski Sports.
At Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of Central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
Bottom half of the fifth. Brady Johnson in the dugout, hoping he's going to be all right. He took that one right off. It looked like his plant leg. As Henry Williams will lead things off against Bierke here in the fifth in his second inning of relief. Gave up a couple of runs unearned on one hit. So here's Henry Williams, who is 2 for 2 in the game. He's 4 for 4 in the day. He's been on base 6 times. Waupaca hangs on. He's definitely an overwhelming favorite to be in our highlight house. As he takes that one outside. Haven't had a chance to talk to him yet this year, at least on air. Talked to Jeffrey Nelson, Parker Kirchmar, Ashton Hernandez. There's a strike. 1-1. Slide step down in the dirt. 2-1 on Henry Williams. Williams, Bouchard, and Mondello with the trio up. Here in the fifth for the Waupaca Comets. Up by 1. Knuckling pop-up on the infield. Munson is there to make the catch, and for the first time today, Henry Williams has been sent back to the dugout. So here's Bouchard, who's 0 for 2, a strikeout and a fly ball to left. That's going to skip down and away. So 1-0 on Riley Bouchard. Of course, stay tuned. Following the game, we'll be down on the field with your Nason Maduri post-game show. We'll talk to the winning coach and winning player. Get him in our highlight house. Line drive into right. Right in his tracks is Brady Nichols for the second outs. So 2 down now for Zach Mondello, who has struck out twice in this one. As Mondello takes a strike. Struck out swing in the second, looking in the third. Takes a big cut and a miss there. And he's behind 0-2. Both the strikeouts were against Munson. Trying to avoid the hat trick here. And he can't. High fastball. They got to throw to first to secure it. They do. It's a 1-2-3 inning with a strikeout for Bierke. And we go to the sixth. 5-4. Waupaca has the lead. Non-conference baseball live from Amherst on Zaleski Sports.
Mattresses is Waupaca's own local family owned and operated go-to for factory direct pricing on furniture, beds, sofas, sectionals, recliners, and so much more, all under one roof and all priced to sell with 40 to 70% off on major brands. Make your house feel like home with a comfortable item with next day delivery and knowledgeable staff ready to ensure you get the perfect new furniture for your home. These factors combined with great quality products makes Waupaca Mattress the perfect place to find the missing piece for your home. Shop Waupaca Mattresses on Highway Q in Waupaca.
Top half of inning number 6 for Brady Johnson. He will face George Munson, Stephenson, and Fjellstad. Here for Eleva-Strum. Comets looking to give the Cardinals their second loss of the year. Up by 1, 5-4. 3 runs in the third, a pair in the fourth. Cardinals with a run in the second and a trio in the fourth as well. 4 runs on 7 hits. A couple of errors for the Cardinals. They have left 4 on base through 5. Comets, 5 runs on 4 hits. They have not committed an error yet. They have left 3. As the first pitch is nowhere close, and it's ball 1 on George Munson. Munson is 1 for 2 with a single, and he scored a run. Pops that one back and out of play. So it's a ball and a strike. Johnson from the windup. That one bounces in. 2-1. Johnson in the first inning in relief of Sawyer Bohm. Gave up a hit, did hit a batter, got a double play ball, and then had one deflect off of him to Bouchard at first. There's a line drive up the middle, a base hit to center. Munson on base for the 3rd time today, and here comes Marcus Stephenson. He singled home a run back in the 4th inning. Munson, a very good base stealer. Takes a good sized lead off of first near the cutout. He wants to go, and he holds though. Bunt is square, throw back to first. They have a play on him, and he's just back in time. A huge secondary lead, and Munson just got the hand back in. Top half of the 6th. He squares, and that's going to miss inside. It's 2-0. Runner at first, nobody out. That's the tying run. He squares, takes it in there for a strike. 2-1. Munson with his lead off of first. Throw back, they got him picked off, they got him! And he's just got the hand back in. That is dangerously close, and you're the tying run. He flinched big time, but he's able to get the hand just in ahead of the tag. One of the downsides of Bouchard being as tall as he is, and another one just back in there safely. Two and one. Munson's lead about a half a step shorter now. He throw back again for a 3rd straight time, and this time he's in there with a dive. No need to apply a tag. Another burst of wind blowing things out to left field. Stephenson squares early. Runner is going. Throw down to second is there. It's going to be a bad hop, and in there with a stolen base is George Munson. The count goes to 3-1 as well on Marcus Stephenson. Taken all the way. He takes a strike and run the count full, 3-2. Base hit with Munson's speed to the outfield should easily tie this game. Johnson trying to strand that leadoff runner. Got him popping up, foul out of play, first base side over the Cardinal dugout. We've had a couple good games so far. 9-4 win for Amherst over Waupaca in game number 1. 5-4 Comets here in game 2 against the number 2 team in Division 4 and a number 1 seed in their section. Ground ball pulled foul past third. And they'll take on the winner, the Cardinals will, in the regional semi of Assumption and Cochrane Fountain City. Strike 3 called. There's the first out. Again, delayed punch out by our home plate umpire, but it's strike 3 nonetheless. And the first out to bring up Ty Fjellstad, who's 1 for 2 with an RBI single back in the 4th inning. Kirchmar and Mandela alternating, holding down the runner. Good sized lead. Runner holds. That's going to be down and away. Nikolai keeps it in front of the backhand. It'll be 1-0. Strike 1 called. Outside corner throw back to second. He's back standing. Falcons in town now getting warmed up. Getting ready to get their dugout back once this game ends. They'll be the home team in game 3. That one just missed. 2-1. Johnson looking to get through the 6th here and keep that 1-run lead intact to give his team a chance to maybe tack on some in the 7th. It'll be Nikolai, Gusmer, and Miller in the 6th for Waupaca. That one just missing. 3-1. Look over and I see Henry Williams flip his glove asking where that one missed. 3 balls and a strike. Munson is lead off second. Is decent size. We'll see if he looks to run here. He does not. And he misses inside. Ball 4. They're at first and second. 1 out for Alex Anderson. 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch last time. As Ashton Hernandez is getting loose. And Coach Mondell's going to go and talk to Johnson. We'll see if Hernandez is actually going to come into the game or not. He threw 6 beautiful innings against Wrightstown earlier this week. Gave up just 1 hit. Probably get him for an inning. I know they're planning on he's the expected starter on Tuesday over in Wausau against Mosinee over at Athletic Park. There's the 1 out. Comets looking to turn a double play here. They have turned 1 here, albeit unconventionally. Nine-hitter up. We'll see if Coach Christensen thinks about a bunt. and maybe get the second and third for the top of the order and trust your big guns to get the job done. He's going to swing away and is going to take one inside. One out, tying run at second, go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss. Anderson swung out of his spikes on that one. 1-1. Munson and Fjellstad, the runners. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now. Johnson looking for a second strikeout. Hernandez still getting loose in the Comet bullpen. Roller foul to third. Count will remain a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball to third. Nelson is there. He bobbles it. Everybody's going to be safe. It'll be an E5. That was going to be a tailor-made 5-3 double play to end the inning. But it took a little bit of a hop, hit him by the belt, and kicked away down the line, and everybody's safe, and now they are loaded for the top of the order and Carter Gunderson. Infield's going to have to play in. Tying run at third. Go-ahead run is at second here in the 6th. Ground ball, high chopper. Nelson is there. Throws home. It's thrown away. And a run is in. Everybody's safe in E5. Munson scores. We are tied. Another play that, again, was a double play ball. And now bases remain loaded. Go-ahead run at third for Becker, who's singled his last 2 times at the plate. Johnson's done his job. That's going to miss down for ball 1. A run on 1 hit, a walk, and back-to-back errors. There's a line drive over the draw to infield. That's down, a base hit. First runner's in. Second runner is going to go around. He is going to score. 2-run single. That is 7-5 in favor of the Cardinals. Becker comes through with his 3rd hit. All of these runs unearned. And that'll bring in Tyler Webb. He's 0 for 3. He's grounded out 3 times. Swing and a miss. Hernandez still getting loose in that bullpen. High, ball 1. Fly ball into shallow center, long run. Miller's going to have to play it on a hop. Everybody will advance 90 feet. And they're loaded once again for Jake Bierke. Still just 1 out. One for 1. Bierke's on base 3 times. A single, a walk, and a hit by pitch. Infield is in again. That one down. Nikolai has to pick it on the hop behind the plate. 8th hitter of the inning. Comets going to have to pull off a comeback here. Swing and a miss. He was going for a grand slam on that swing. The wind blowing out. He was going for the trees behind the left field fence or the softball diamond. Chopper. Kirchmar is going to make the throw home. They're going to get the out there. There won't be a play at first, but they do get the lead runner. 6-2 the put out. And here comes Hank Munson. He's 1 for 2 with a single back in the 4th inning. And we'll get a runner for the pitcher. Johnson out of the stretch. First pitch is going to be down, ball 1. Bases do remain loaded. Becker, Webb, and the courtesy runner over at first. High and tight, 2-0. Bullpen's empty. Hernandez is warm and ready to go if needed. And that got him right in the top of the back, maybe the back of the helmet. And it's going to force in a run. RBI the painful way. Another unearned run. All 4 of these runs unearned for Johnson. So the Cardinals have batted around here in the 6th. George Muncie, who started things off with a single up the middle, will step in. 2 for 3 in the game. He's been on base 3 times. He's scored a couple of runs. So the Cardinals now lead it by 3. That's going to bounce. Nikolai's able to knock it down and keep it in front. Second batter that Johnson hit, and that's going to be it for him. He's going to get... Coach Mondell's going to go out and take the baseball. And in's going to come the left-hander, Ashton Hernandez, here in the 6th. 2 outs in the top of the 6th. 8-5 Eleva-Strum will step aside. We return. We'll watch. We'll get Ashton Hernandez's weekend debut on the mound here on Zaleski Sports. Sixth inning continues. Ashton Hernandez, the left-hander, will throw. He will inherit a 1-0 count. On George Munson. 8-5 in favor of Eleva-Strum here in the 6th. It's been a 4-run inning, all of them unearned, a couple of common errors over at third base on two potential double play balls. It'll be up to the Comet left-hander Hernandez to try and get out of this inning and then get through the 7th. So 1-0. The count on Munson. He's starting pitcher now over at third base. That's high, 2-0. Hernandez fastball, slider, changeup, curveball, slider, kind of hybrid. Three 3-0, throw back to third, and he's going to be in there. That's Webb. He's got to find a strike here. He does, 3-1. 2 outs here in the inning. Strike 2 called. So runners are going to get a head start now. Base hit will score 2. And he got him swinging. Nikolai catches it clean, steps on the plate, and the inning is over. But 4 runs across, 3 hits, 2 Comet errors, and 3 left. We go to the bottom of 6. It is 8-5 Eleva-Strum now on top on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Bottom half of inning number 6 for right-hander Jake Bierke and Eleva-Strum. Now with the lead, 8-5. It'll be Nikolai, Gusmer, and Miller due up. Looks like Ethan Anderson is going to pinch hit for Miller, third up in this inning. The final throw on down. So here comes Jay Nikolai. Nikolai 0 for 2. He's reached on an error twice. Once in left field, once at third base. A tight one here. 4 runs in the top half of the inning have given Eleva-Strum the lead. And he'll step off as now they get the music off. So no more Freebird. First one is a strike at the knees on Nikolai. Comets now down 3, need some base runners. 1-1 now, that misses down in the dirt. Fly ball, shallow left. Philstead has a play on it. He's going to make the catch. And there is a out number 1 here in the 6th. 1 out for Alex Gusmer. DH was hit by a pitch his last time and came around to score. And he's going to take a strike right on the inside corner. Fouled back. 0-2. That one knocked down. 1-2 on Gusmer. Fouled back. Gusmer staying alive. Still a ball and 2 strikes. So we get 3/4 of the way through this 2 o'clock hour. Line drive, that's going to land in center field. A 1-out single for Gusmer. First hit since the 4th inning. The 5th of the game for Waupaca. That'll bring up Ethan Anderson. Who will hit for Miller. Miller was 0 for 1 with a sacrifice. And that one's going to miss high. Ball 1 on Ethan Anderson. Swing and a miss. Got one by him with a fastball. 1-1. Dolsky sits on deck. Two and 1. Live in inning number 6. 8-5 in favor of the Cardinals. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Third strikeout for Bjerke, and here comes Max Dolsky, who was one of those strikeouts back in the 4th. He also singled and scored off of Munson back in the 3rd. Gusmer over at first, 2 down here in the 6th. That's going to be ball 1 up and out of the zone. Top of the order is on deck with Nelson. Snap throw back to first, and back standing is Gusmer. It's 2-0 on Dolsky. Taking all the way, he's going to take a strike. So 2-1. The Comet right fielder. Swing and a miss. So now 2-2. That's blocked and down on the dirt. Gusmer's going to hold that first. Count will run full, so he'll get a head start on this pitch anyway. Dolsky looking to reach, and if he does, Nelson would come to plate as the tying run. Strike 3 called, inning over. Locked him up. Fourth strikeout for Bierke, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, runner left. We have played 6 as we go to the 7th. It is Eleva-Strum 8, Waupaca 5 on Zaleski Sports.
As a local fourth-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Broadcasting live in the 7th inning here from Amherst. Game 2 of our triple header at this triangular. Asher Hernandez for his first full inning in relief will face the bottom of the order, Stephenson, Fjellstad, and Anderson for the Cardinals. Dolsky out of the game. I think Anderson is in. Or someone is in right field, someone new. Either way, we play on. First one is a swing and a miss by Stephenson. 1 for 3 with an RBI single back in the 4th. Breaking ball missing down and away with that one. 1-1. Ashton Hernandez came in relief and got a strikeout of Munson with the bases loaded back in the 6th. His second battery's face here. Buckling breaking ball there. That's going to be 1-2. Hernandez is a crafty left-hander. Wins with his command. That one missing just out. 2-2. Getting through a gem a few days ago against Wrightstown over in Waupaca. 1 hit in 6 innings. There's a swing and a miss. He gets the strikeout. With 1 out, here comes Fjellstad. Yeah, Hernandez was our highlight house player of the game in that win. Ty Fjellstad is 1 for 2, a single and a walk. He's scored a run and he's driven in a run. That one down low, ball 1. Comets will have the top of the order in the 7th. Trying to get in the back end. They're only down 3. It'll be Nelson, Kirchmar, and Williams. Ground ball. Slow roller to second. Mondello. Sidearm flip. In time. Bouchard made the play. Going across the bag. So 2 down now for Anderson, who is 0 for 2. He reached on an error last time. He's been hit by a pitch. He did score a run. That one's going to hit the inside corner. It's 0-1. Hernandez Coming out throwing well. Looking to retire 4 in a row and not have to deal with the top of the order. 1-1 there. On deck is Gunderson. Swing and a miss. 1-2. One guy you don't want to face would be Becker, would have to be 2 guys on for him to get to the plate. But he's got 3 consecutive hits. Back foot breaking ball, 2-2. Three and 2. Hernandez trying to get a 1-2-3-7 to give his team a chance. Lost him there, ball 4. So a 2-out walk will bring Carter Gunderson to the box. He's 0 for 4. A couple of ground outs, hit into a fielder's choice and an error. On the 6th, he's flown out in the 3rd. First one from Hernandez is going to be in on the inside corner. 2 strikeouts and a walk in 1 inning of work so far for Ashton Hernandez. We'll have 2 lefties in the rotation for the Comets, Henry Williams being the other. Throw down to second on a stolen base attempt is going to be late. I know he came off the bag and he is out. Caught stealing, 2-4. And we go to the bottom of 7. Nothing across for Eleva-Strum. 8-5. Comets at the top of the order to try and walk it off on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Hey, it's Jeff Jenkins from the Milwaukee Brewers, here to tell you that before and after every Brewers game, get all your Wisconsin sports updates from Zaleski Sports. Zaleski Sports is your Wisconsin hometown high school sports network. Do it.
Okay, Gunderson. Thank you. Top half of the 7th, and we got a closer coming in for Eleva-Strum. Looks like it'll be Carter Gunderson who will pitch. Bierke will go back to first base, so Gunderson will come in relief for the final inning and try and get through the top of the order with a 3-run lead. Get a save. It'll be Nelson, Kirchmar, and Williams. Anyone reaches Bouchard. So 3rd pitcher being used by the Cardinals. Again, stay tuned. We still got 1 more game to follow this one. We'll see when that one gets officially started. It'll be Eleva-Strum against the Amherst Falcons. Falcons have been warming up now for the past 3 innings. Taking swings in the cage. See how long it'll take Wyatt Blaskowski to get loose. He'll be, all intents and purposes from what I'm hearing, the starting pitcher in Game 3 for Amherst. We'll see who the Cardinals counter with. And a top seed in their section Division 4. Conference champion in the Dairyland went 15-1 in that conference. In our last rankings, they entered that using our scientific formula. They were number 2 in Division 4, just ahead of the Regis Ramblers and behind the Blue Jays of Three Lakes and Phelps. So here's Jeffrey Nelson. Nelson 1 for 3, an RBI double back in the 4th. To face Gunderson. Fastball down and away. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Chased a high fastball. 1-1. Working out of the windup. Swing and a miss. Fastball by him again. And it's 1-2. So Bierke went 3 innings, gave up 2 runs, unearned. Should say 1 earned. No, they're both unearned. That's going to miss. 2-2 on Nelson. Did not walk a batter, gave up 2 hits, struck out 4. Two and 2 on Nelson. That one outside. It's going to run full. 3-2. Comets need 2 base runners. I'd probably prefer it to have the first 2 and get your big-time power bat to the plate to maybe tie the game. But it won't be Nelson. Swing and a miss. And that'll bring in Parker Kirchmauer. Kirchmauer 0 for 3. He's flown out to center the last 2 times up. And Comets 5 runs on 5 hits. They've committed a couple of errors. Left 4 runners on. 8 runs on 10 hits for the Cardinals as that misses down and away. They've committed a couple of errors. They've left 7. Kirchmauer's going to line one. Diving catch at second base made. What a play by Josh Becker. Highway robbery at second base. And there's 2 down. What a play. And here comes Henry Williams. First pitch will be low, ball 1. Last out for the Comets. Justin Becker with a stellar play. 2-0 now on Williams. Popped him up, backing out of play behind home plate, 2-1. Now you have to find a way to get Zach Mondello to the plate. He would be the tying run. 2 outs, down 3. Williams and Bichard have to reach. Starts with Williams. Strike 2. 2-2 with a fastball. Gunnarsson looking for one final pitch to end this one. Chopper, fair to first. Bierke takes it himself, and this one is over. A 1-2-3-7. Gunnarsson will pick up the save. And Eleva-Strum has won Game 2. Your final score, 8-5. Stay tuned. I'll be down the field with Coach Christensen and Justin Becker in your Ace Madari post-game show when we return on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Back here broadcasting live from Amherst with your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Game 2 in the books. An 8-5 win for the Eleva-Strum Cardinals, the number 2 team in D4. We'll be joined by Coach Christensen and Justin Becker. And Coach, I mean, talk about this one, the resilience of your team to come back a couple of different times and take down a Division II opponent.
Yeah, we had a long bus ride here, and it was a lot of jogginess when we got here, a little slow to start. You know, I just told them, hey guys, you're a really good baseball team. We just dealt with this on Tuesday. You know, you're a good team. Just battle back, chip away, and we'll be fine.
And then beyond that, using 3 different pitchers, all of them came out throwing strikes and throwing well. What does it mean to you to have this kind of depth on the mound, especially with playoffs now starting in a week?
Yeah, it's really helpful. You know, we got a lot of guys that have pitched for us this year. You know, a couple guys that throw pretty hard. So it's nice when you can turn to a lot of different guys and, you know, throw them out there and have a lot of confidence. And then also your lineup, didn't matter if it was 1, 2, 7, 8, 9 in the order. Guys were getting their jobs done when they needed it, and you guys getting on base all throughout this batting order. With as a top seed, what does it mean for you guys to have 1 through 9 you know can provide some offense? Yeah, I've coached a lot of teams where you look and you're thinking, oh shoot, here's our drop off. Let's try to, you know, do just a couple things right and hopefully get a little lucky. You know, this time it's you know, you feel pretty confident. You know, you don't have to play a whole lot of small ball if you don't want to, and you know, you can punch the ball wherever you need to. And now you got a quick turnaround. Probably about 20 minutes, you got another game. How are you gonna get these guys to kind of recover and get themselves ready for another one? Yeah, I mean, we treat these kind of situations as a sectional final game. So, you know, we won the first one. You know, this one is to go to state. So you just kind of have to have that mindset and practice for, you know, hopefully when you get there. Sounds great, Coach. Good luck, and yeah, thank you. See you there. We're gonna bring Justin Becker in here, our Highlight House Player of the Game, and first of all, talk about that play in the 7th, that diving play. Just a quick reaction. What were you thinking when you hit that ball?
Absolutely nothing. It's completely a reaction. That's about it. And
then also at the plate, come in, you get 3 hits, really kind of a catalyst for this team. Gunderson didn't have his best game to play, but you were able to step up and step through. What were you seeing at the plate against some pretty talented pitchers?
I mean, I did my job. Everyone else did their job. I mean, I couldn't score just by myself. So, I mean, the pitches were there. Everyone hit well. It was a good game. And now, as Coach said, you guys are treating this kind of like the sectional day. What are you guys going to, as a player, going to be doing to get ready for now in another game not too long from now? Hydrate, I guess, and get ready to go. All right, so we're going to do one last thing for you. So you see our camera up in the probably the football press box up there. Yes, sir. I'm going to give you the microphone. Just go, I'm Justin Becker, and I'm in the house. All right? All right. I'm Justin Becker, and I'm in the house. Great job. Perfect. Thank you. Good luck, guys.
Justin Becker highlights player of the game in game number 2. We still got one to follow. Again, go to ZaleskiSports.com to find that game. It'll be Amherst and Eleva-Strum next in just a few minutes' time right here on Zaleski Sports. With that being said, we'll wrap things up for this broadcast. We'll be back with you guys in just a couple of minutes, and we'll talk to you soon on Zaleski Sports.